Hey, this is Man from Alaska. What I wanted to show you today was making some cowboy coffee on a wood stove. As you notice, we have this hot plate here, a cooking plate, and that's specifically so you can cook on it, as the term is. So we have a aluminum pot here, throw that on top. We just need a quantity of water. This is just cold water, so we'll dump that in there. And you shouldn't do what I just did, spill it all over the place, because you can actually crack your wood stove doing that. I was being careless. So I'm going to put probably about 18 ounces of water in there. And what we want to do is let that boil. And once it boils, then we'll go ahead and throw our coffee in there. So I'll get back to you after that starts boiling. Okay, so you want to wait for the water to start boiling like it's doing. It's kind of simmering more than boiling, but if you throw the coffee in too early, you'll get bitter coffee. So you want to wait till it starts boiling, then you're going to throw the coffee in there, and it's going to float on top at first. So, for this amount of water, I'm going to throw in 2 tablespoons of coffee. There you can see it's floating on top. So we'll just mix that in. Now what we want to do is, if you let it boil with the coffee in there too long, again, it'll be bitter. So you don't want to do that. You just want to let it boil long enough that the seed or the coffee grounds will soak up some water. And what that does is then you'll end up with the coffee grounds sinking to the bottom, and then that way you can decant the coffee off and not end up with a lot of coffee or grounds in your coffee. Alright, so that's about as long as we want to let it go. I'm going to take it off and we'll let it sit for a few minutes, and I'll show you how the coffee grounds sink out, and I'll pour a cup and you can see how nice and clear it turns out. Okay, so I've let the coffee sit for about 2 minutes, still plenty hot, but now it's started to settle out. With my Phoenix LD10, I'll show you. Might be too bright, we'll turn it down here. So you can see the oils that have settled out on the sides. That was from when it was first boiling. And that's the reason you don't want to let it boil too long, because you'll extract a lot of those oils that you don't want in your coffee. So anyways, we will go ahead and pour a cup of coffee here. And as you might be able to see, it's pretty stinking clear. And all the coffee grounds stay in the bottom. You can see there how all the coffee grounds have settled to one side. You can see a little better now where it's clear, and then where I poured, the coffee grounds are sitting right there. So now you got a nice piping hot cup of coffee to drink, and you made it on your wood stove. That's the nice thing about these wood stoves with the cook plate is, if power goes out and you don't have your range working, if you have an electric range or a gas range that uses the little electric niter, you can cook your food right on your wood stove, make your coffee, and be as happy as a clam. Good luck.